y'all don't be knowing the half. When I say stuff like this, y'all get real offended. But this is nothing but cold, hard facts that your mammy didn't teach you.
All right. What the fuck is up? What the motherfucking business is? Cold Hard Facts Podcast, episode 189. I am DNA, the only one, the one and only, of course, back again, once again. On this episode, I have a very, very special guest joining me via FaceTime. Kasual OWNLY.
Yes, sir.
So I got a lot of questions. This interview won't be too long though. How did you come up with your name?
I saw yours, bro. I had to be that. Like, I saw yours, man. I know we have to be twin. I'm saying we're going to be twinning them right there. But I came up with my name. So I was a sophomore in high school, and what ended up happening was I wanted a new alias. I think I was going by some weird stuff. I went through a couple of aliases. I went through one name called Inspiration, then I went through Freeborn. I went through a couple of different ones. So I was in my literature class with my homie Nate, and then I was like, man, I need an alias. So I was thinking casual. My mother would say that the term casual, so you need to dress casual. Don't underdress, don't overdress, but just more casual. And my last name begins with a K. So I wanted to keep the K in there to really, keep ties to the family tree or whatever. And Only came in, I want to say 2019, during 2019 and 2018. My Gmail, that's what it was. My Gmail was Kasual the Only One. And I wanted to play with the name Only. And so I added a W in between on, just to play with that word only. And when I did that, I was like, okay, cool. I'm putting all caps to remind myself of the confidence to own the stage, to own each and every moment that's given to me. So Kasual Only.
Okay.
All caps, no caps.
Yeah, that's dope. That's dope. I notice now, like a lot of different people take from different things and just make it their own. Like I know I used to rap and I also used to produce. I don't produce heavily as I used to. I fell off like a while.
It's still in there, bro. It's still in there.
Yeah, it's like riding a bike. I get to it but I get back to it when I can. But I used to be just DNA. That's it. And then over the years, it just came to be DNA the Only One. Like after I, at first it was just DNA, then it was DNA, only one DNA. That was my rap name. I changed my rap name to Only One DNA. Then I changed to DNA the Only One when I started playing video games and working on my gaming channel, my YouTube gaming channel. So everybody, switches it up every now and then, and now I'm staying DNA the Only One or just DNA.
Absolutely. You gotta, you know what I'm saying? It's like getting reborn. It's like a rebirth.
Right. Yeah. Yeah. It's just like that. So you kind of answered this question already, and it's like my 8th question on my list. You answered this question already in the story you did.
Okay. I answer it again though. What's the question?
The question is, are you signed?
Am I signed? No, I am not signed. I am completely independent. I actually have my own LLC thing and everything. So yeah, I just received my first royalty check a month ago, 2 months ago.
Okay. That's cool. Do you have any desire to get signed?
Absolutely. Being signed, it's not a bad thing. What I feel like what a lot of artists, and I'm going to try to keep it short too, what a lot of artists fail to understand is being signed doesn't mean they're working for you. If you are an artist and you don't have any skills, if you have no work ethic, you're going to be working for them. That's what's going to end up happening for artists that don't have any sort of work ethic or passion towards the craft themselves. When you're signed, you're supposed to be partnered with them. That's why it's important for you to already have your own name, alias, trademark, or your LLC. You know what I'm saying? Because they're going to do it for you. If they have to do anything for you, you're working for them. You know?
Okay.
I still want to be. Excuse me, sorry, this quesadilla got to me. I personally still want to be signed, you know?
Okay. That's good. So far, what is your biggest accomplishment in music?
My biggest accomplishment in music?
So far. Yep.
Oh, man. Can it be more than one?
Yeah. Go ahead.
So, my most recent, my top three, performing at the House of Blues at such an early age. My first biggest accomplishment, I was like 19 when that took place. Very exciting. It's not easy to get a show in there. You really have to be known, or you have to be with a certain group or team in order to perform in the House of Blues.
Right.
My second biggest one was traveling. I mean, the last two I'm mixed up because they happened at different times, but traveling to do different shows. I've officially become the independent artist that I've always jumped I would be, which is traveling to different states and performing for different venues and different, being a part of different events and festivals and stuff like that. Second accomplishment. My third biggest one was being a semifinalist on the BET Amplified Artist competition. Number 29. So out of 50, I was like, out of all the submissions, I landed in the top 50. So that let me know that I'm doing something right, you know?
Right. How long ago was this when you?
The BET and traveling was, I want to say, within the span of a year. Okay. The traveling was just last year. BET was about a year, maybe a year and a half.
Okay. Cool. Your top 3 albums of all time. No order. It don't have to be no order.
Okay. I'm going to have to say, let me take my time. I know Mac Miller, Good AM is in there for sure.
Okay.
Mac Miller, Good AM. The Far Side was all right.
Okay.
That was a dope album. And Mick Jenkins, The Waters.
Okay. Yeah, you're. So let me tell y'all how. I'm gonna tell y'all how I even approached Kasual Only. So he approached me first. Tell your side, never tell my side. I had to look back at these messages. I'm like, yo, dude, I texted you like in 2019. It was 2019, man. Yes, he approached me first in 2019, which is crazy as hell. I don't even think, I don't remember exactly that time, but I know I lost my job I lost the job at around that time, maybe, possibly. I don't know for sure. Yeah, I looked at the message. So it's of course, DMs and Instagram is, and Twitter. Matter of fact, DMs and Twitter and Instagram is stupid because it's a private one. It's a permanent or general one, and all 3 of them are jumbled up, and you don't know what's real unless you look at it and see and read, and you're just intelligent. You got to be all of that. It's just all of that. So, first I had to apologize because I just now seeing this in 2022 and shit. And yeah, like I got to get this guy on here right after I heard his music. Like right after I heard your music, I was like, oh, I gotta get this guy on here.
Man, that's the only way to do it, man. That's the only way. That's the only way to do it.
Right.
Hey, man,
So
you've been eating way too long, man. I'm very grateful to be on here, though, man. I know you've been trying to get. I was like, man, it's June. Everything's so busy. I'm like, oh.
yeah.
But I'm still grateful that you did hit me back and then allow me to, you know what I'm saying, to bless your podcast, you know what I'm saying, with your boy. I'm still happy to be on here.
Right. Now, how did you find out about me?
Man, so let me see. It was definitely a friend of a friend. I can't remember. I'm not even gonna lie to you, bro. It was a friend of a friend that sent it to me. They was like, yeah, he's pretty dope. He's pretty cool. You should hit him up. And I was like, I bet. At the time, I was still like fresh. I was fresh in the water of all these Chicago artists. So I was just trying to get my name out the best way possible, big, small. I ain't even care. I'm trying to get on someone's platform and just speak, you know. So and that's pretty much what it was. Friend of a friend. I saw it. I hit you up, and I was like, we gonna speak. You know, and that was about it. That's all I remember.
Right. Yeah, that's dope.
I was spamming a lot of people. I was like, come on, hey yo, I'm a rapper.
Yeah, that's dope. Can I guess? Was it Naomi G?
Nah, it was someone else. Okay. It wasn't Naomi G. Me and Naomi G attended the same. We attended the same school. We definitely attended the same school, but me and her didn't really start getting like at least communicating until I want to say 2020. I'm gonna lie to you, 2020, 2021.
Okay. Yeah, I also had her a couple years ago on here. Like I think she had just put out her first EP. I want to say around that time. Yeah, so it's been a little minute since
fire, by the way. It was a fire EP, by the way.
Yeah, very fire EP. Okay. I'm gonna give you some hard ones now. If you could headline your own tour, who are you bringing with? Only 3 artists.
Only 3 artists?
Only 3 artists, yes.
I'm bringing Corday.
Okay.
Gotta bring Corday. Me and Corday definitely gonna be in that motherfucker teeing up for sure. I'm also bringing I might bring Polo G. Gotta have somebody represent for Chicago with me.
Okay.
And I also would probably bring. You know what? This is gonna be a little odd. I've never had this question. This is only for. I would bring Flo Milli.
Okay.
I'll bring Flo Milli because I'm trying to make it new but relevant, but not like super popular. But just hit that right.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So yeah. That's who I bring. Corday, Polo G, Flo Milli.
Okay. So it's like
a weird ass group.
Hey, it's not bad. So how long you been doing this, and when did you officially start taking it serious?
So I wrote my first actual rap when I was 10 years old. I was doing poems on and off, for females that I like or whatever as a kid growing up. Women make you do some crazy things. You just be like, I didn't know I had that in me. But I started getting more serious with it when I was about 16, 17.
Okay.
Professionally recording at the studio. My first time recording at a professional studio was when I was about 16. I want to say 16. It was this program through After School Matters called the Music Lab, which my friend, my close friend Javar Sounds, introduced me to. He saw that I was starting to grow an interest in making music. he said, yo, I know this program, this after school summer program that you can do that we can make money by writing music and recording music. And I'm like a real artist? They like, yeah. But it's like teaching us the fundamentals and everything, and we get paid to do that. So that was my first time really doing that. So since then, I've been doing it for about 7 years now.
Okay. That's dope. Favorite producers?
Monty Booker is one of my top favorite producers. Honestly, I'm gonna hit y'all with somebody that no one really knows about. Stoic. He's one of those YouTube rappers who's like fucking murdering it. Him and his whole team, Odd Status, the whole collective. They like a collective of producers, only producers. So you know what I'm saying? So Monty Booker, my boy Stoic, and it was one more dude. It was one more dude that I trying not to forget. Okay, I'm gonna just say Kanye. Even though he didn't get help, but Kanye still be like you know what I'm saying. The ideas just be like fucking there. I definitely fuck with Kanye stuff.
Okay, producers you want to work with?
Producers I want to work with? For real.
Okay. Yeah, man.
Had to make manifesting it, putting it out there to the universe. Me and Pharrell gonna collab on something.
Right.
Me, Pharrell. I still want Monty Booker to I still want to work on something with him. Kenny Beats.
Okay, yeah. No more? That's it? No more?
Oh, man. Yeah, that's it for now.
Okay.
I'm like, fuck, it's so many.
Yeah, it's a lot of talent out there. Okay. Let's see. Dang, I pretty much asked you everything. Okay,
yeah.
So no, I want to say, like, based off the albums you picked and based off what I heard so far, like your style is very different. Like that's another reason why I had to get you on here. Like, not too many rappers do what you do, so that's why it's good to have. It's a breath of fresh air to find somebody else, like a rapper that like is like original, and it's like nothing out there like what you have and what you do and how you do it. So I want to salute to you for your creativity.
Thank you, sir. Thank you.
Yeah.
I try to keep the originality alive. That's one of my biggest things as far as when it comes to songwriting and delivery and even tone of voice. I think those things, like, I mean, at least for me, it's like I'm like, yeah, those are my strengths. And also personality. I think bringing some personality to it is what really gonna make people, you know what I'm saying, really like want to listen.
Right.
If there's no personality, if you're not saying something that is definitely gonna grab someone else's attention, then I don't think you're doing your job as a recording artist or as a songwriter, you know?
Right. And it the way you doing things is, the way how creative you are, it has staying power. That's the thing. You gotta you wanna have those songs where they can listen 10 years from now, and they're like, man, I wish I was around to go to this guy 20, 30 years from now, 40 years from now. Like, that you want people to say, man, I wish I could have went to this guy's concerts, like, and saw him perform.
Absolutely. They're gonna be like, man, I wish I would have took my boy took my boy DNATHEONLY offer to get on that podcast, talk to him real quick.
Right.
You know
exactly.
What I'm saying? This gonna go down in history though. This gonna go down in history. Right. They're gonna have to search the internet just to see, like, man, they're like, yo, search through iPhone history, search through the internet. We gotta see when they did that interview, man. I got that exclusive interview. That's what we're gonna do.
Right. Exactly. So would you ever consider ghostwriting for somebody?
You know what? So I'm 24 now, and if you would have asked me that when I was like 19, 18, I would have been like, hell no. but actually, it's a 69% chance I would ghostwrite for someone. 70% chance because I feel like I've grown more mature in my field as well, knowing that ghostwriters can be they add little, they either add a big chunk or even a little piece to the track. So I would definitely ghostwrite for somebody. Maybe throw a couple bars that don't work for me. Like I can't say that because that's not a part of who I am. Like I got some songs where like I'm rapping tough stuff, not gang stuff, but I'm talking real tough. But it's like that's something that I could like. I know that this artist would probably sound dope saying. So I definitely would.
Right.
Definitely would.
Okay. So I see that you have a TikTok, but it got suspended. What happened with that?
Suspended.
Then at least I went to like went to your link in your bio, and then I went to TikTok and it say suspended. Or maybe that's
yeah, it's probably because I think I tried to log in on my laptop and it created a new account.
Oh, like okay.
Too many password usernames, BS, but it's not suspended. You guys, it's not suspended. It's calling me.
Yeah, I was like, wait a minute, why I can't get into it? Like, I can't see the TikTok, but okay.
I have had a video taken down. TikTok do be on some BS. I have had two videos taken down.
Okay, which ones? What happened?
It was a guidelines. They said I disobeyed the guidelines or something like that, talking about promoting violence or something. And I had no weapons or anything really. It was nothing wrong with the video. Like it was one of my rap videos too, and it was just like I didn't really get it. But I don't know. That was something from the past. But that's about a year old now too. But I was like, bro, how the hell am I promoting violence? Instagram didn't say nothing about it.
Okay. Okay. Well, yeah, like a lot of these, companies are pretty damn strict. That's why I say what the fuck I want over here. It's my shit. So but so, do you believe the third verse is dead in music?
You know what? I don't. I don't. I feel like the new age of music that are now like being released into the world, it's like they're trying to stop people from listening so long, and it's like it's almost addictive to kind of get like a quick little sample of a song, keep it one verse or two verse alive. I don't think the third verse dead. I don't think so. I've caught myself listening. If you listen to Kendrick Lamar, you'll make it to the third verse. Like I feel like if you listen to Kendrick or J. Cole, you will make it to the third verse. Which in my case, and I'm standing by the third verse, making the third verse, having a third verse is not dead. Everyone may not do it. I may not do it sometimes, but that doesn't mean I don't believe that it's dead. That's not what I'm saying.
Okay. Does it I know it. I want to say one thing that I feel like it does have a lot to do with attention span. So like, but also like, at this point in our life, well, I know getting older, like past 24 and past 25, past like we're gonna want that third verse. We're like, especially from our favorite artists, we're gonna want that third verse. Now I've noticed like most of the OG anyway, Cole, a lot of the OGs are now making their verse longer. I've noticed that over the years. Now they are making like it's never 16. It's never 16 anymore. It's like a 32 or 44. Like they're like spending at least a minute and a half almost on features now. So it's like a lot of the OGs are really blessing us. I feel like that's fine. Give us the minute and a half verse that that you spent that time on. But also um, Jay-Z, he recently gave us a verse that really wasn't that long. I think it was a 16 on neck and wrist. I'm not 100% sure, but that wasn't that long, and it was very fruitful. Like, I don't know about
JT just now grew on me. I ain't even I ain't gonna lie to that. I ain't gonna lie to you. I was one of those people that I was like, yeah, it's like JT's the best, whatever. I was like, I just don't see it, man. But it finally hit me. It finally hit me when he did that song with DJ Khaled.
Okay.
I forgot what was the name of it. Sorry, not sorry.
Sorry, not sorry. Okay.
Yeah,
okay.
Yeah, it was sorry, not sorry. Yeah, when he finally did that one, and it was the verse. It was that bar about B. It's like Queen B. How he a billionaire. It was like he made so many references was just using that one letter, that one term. It was just like, wow. I'm like, all right, well, maybe he is a GOAT. I'm sorry.
Yeah,
but that is a good point though, man. I've noticed it, but I haven't really. Now you could make me go listen, like, yo, how long is this man verse for real? Because I'm thinking like, dang, or dang, I ain't never thought of that. They are making their one verse extra long. Wow.
Yeah, a lot of at least I know Kendrick on Family Ties. That was like, I can't even tell you how long that was. Because it had no hook. Family Ties didn't have any hook. No chorus, no bridge, nothing. It was just all just rapping from start to finish. I wanted to. What else I wanted to say? That's something else I wanted to say. So why you ain't like Jay-Z for a long time? I understand that you are you're a lot younger than me. I'm 29, so like I could.
It was one of those things. It was one of those things for me where I was like, okay, well, the only older artists that I used to listen to was, Method Man, Redman, DMX. You know what I'm saying? Like it was other artists besides him. And I'm like, he doesn't say anything for me that I can get, that I can just relate to,
Okay.
And maybe because I grew up differently, maybe, right. But it was just like it just wasn't resonating with me. But he did have some tracks, you know what I'm saying, that I was just like, okay, I'm rocking with that. Okay, I'm rocking with that too. But at the same time, it was just like, man, look, I didn't get it. But then when I heard that track, I know it was recent as hell, but when I heard that song, I was like, I'm impressed.
Right.
I'm impressed. Right. I couldn't relate to nothing else he said until he said that.
Right.
Till he said that. And then he started speaking more entrepreneur bars. Like, I'm like, I'm technically an entrepreneur myself. So I'm like,
yeah,
I could rock with that. Now I could relate to that.
Right. I feel like he was given a lot of game early on. Anyway, he's still giving the game now, but it's like way down. I guess you could say way down by the a lot of shit he put on top of it. So everybody ain't gonna, instantly go for those bars that he was giving game to. So I mean, I feel you not being a fan early on, but sometimes it takes time with some artists. Like you can't see that's great, but I always give every artist one listen, two listens, maybe even three. Like it was a long time before I did not like Kodak Black. I still don't like Kodak Black, really.
It's Kodak. I'm not really. He got a little bops here and there, but I'm not really feeling Kodak all the way. But one person that I just can't listen to more than Kodak is NBA YoungBoy. I can't listen to him. I can't. I tried. My brother, he rocks with him. He loves him. I'm like, he literally like, bro, let me play 2 songs for you. I said, bro, play 2 songs for me. Your favorite song. I don't like him, bro, that genuinely means I just do not like this guy. I don't like his music, and it's like his lyrics are fighting each other. I'm like, bro, what the hell? Oh my goodness, I can't. I'll rather listen to Kobe Black than listen to NBA Youngboy. I'm sorry, there I said it. I don't care. I can't.
Nah, I understood that I still understand that, but I like NBA Youngboy. It's certain songs that when he's rapping, like, okay, that's cool. Like what it was. I feel like anybody who got a song with Wayne really ain't like it is not terrible. Okay. Oh, you got to head out. Okay. Well, I can conclude the interview there. I can conclude it. I hope to get an in-person interview next time. And next time when you putting out a body of work, you come on here and we talk about it.
Most definitely, man. I am working on a new music video for my recent single called Famous, out everywhere on all streaming platforms. Produced by Stoic, the producer I was mentioning earlier. So that's something that, what I'm saying, I'm excited for everyone to see.
Okay, that's good. Yeah, I'm looking forward to your next project, man. I'm looking forward to that video also. The links, well, I know his Instagram. Made sure I put his Instagram link in the description. Also, I put his YouTube. So make sure y'all subscribe to his YouTube. Make sure y'all go follow him on Instagram. And that concludes this interview.